Hey, what's up, guys? I don't know how clear this video is going to be. You see what's behind me? My project truck! I brought the Chevy back to my house. I had some asshole over there in Battlefield, Missouri bitching that the paint might spray on his vehicles all the way across the street. Whatever. Guess what I'm doing? Yeah. So, let me see how many there are. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10. Really? They send you 10, and there's way more than 10 in the back of this. Assholes. So then you got to decide which LEDs you want to change out. So I want the gauge LEDs. So supposedly, pull your gauge cluster out. Pretty simple on the Honda. You pull them bulbs out, and I don't know why that looks blue. And you put these bulbs in. And if they don't fit, I'll have someone's ass. Because I wrote the guy and said, hey, is this going to fit a 97 Honda Civic HX? By the way, oh, I showed you guys. I did discover that I have a D16 Y5 engine. Now I know what it is. And I also discovered that turbo kits bolt up very easily to these cars. So the hell is this? No. Okay, I don't know what LED this is supposed to be. Definitely doesn't go to this car. Ah, shit. Fucking eBay. This is what it's supposed to be replacing, the bulbs. So it's a different color. But some dumbass. Well, that's frustrating, guys. Fuckers. Never do anything right. Besides that, I've got the lowering springs for the Honda. I did buy me an impact wrench today. Yes, I needed that. And I've got the front struts for the Eclipse, which need changed. I'm a mess. I know. I've been working on the truck. I had to sand it all down to 240. Get it ready for some primer, and now I need 3 coats of primer on that. That looks like a little bitty bulb, and those look like something foreign that doesn't fit this car. I don't know, guys. eBay's so frustrating. Like, what the fuck is that supposed to fit? You guys see those? Okay, that's what they sent me. This is what comes out of the gauge cluster. Yeah. And it came from Russia. It did. It came from, and I don't know how to say this word. I've heard it before, though. Kyrgyzstan? Kyrgyzstan? I think that's Russia. Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan. That's okay. I thought those came from America. Whatever. This looks a little bit different, but these aren't bulb. You can't just stick an LED in there and it work. I don't get it. Anyway, I'm going to be writing this dumbass and telling him that his shit is retarded. But I don't know what else that could have replaced. Like, what is that noise? It's a plastic scraping back here. Alright. Thanks a lot, asshole, on eBay. So none of that fits. If anybody wanted to see how this goes in here, it's not really that hard. It's kind of a pain to get back here. Where it came from, though. Well, why I've got that off. I've got a light. And I think this just snaps off the front, if I remember correctly. I gotta have a screwdriver to squeeze that down, though. Maybe. Flathead, which I didn't bring with me. Pop this front off. And there is a sticker on here. It is in the wrong place. So, like, when you shift gears, the Honda lights up and tells you when to shift. It really does. For a 97, I was surprised. I was like, wow. Anyway, I don't normally pay much attention to it, except that it's really bright and it lights up in my face. So it's supposed to have something over it. And it doesn't, of course. I think when I did the paint on here, I switched it over, possibly. I'm trying to do this without getting the damn screwdriver, because I don't want to. knife. Always got a knife. Gotta have a knife. Comes in handy. There we go. Just gotta pop these little tabs out. Press them in. Pop them out and... Come on now. Should pop right off there. And don't pop back in. What you doing? I thought it was going to rain. I sprayed the car down with soap. It did not rain. If you ever don't want it to rain, it will. If you want it to rain, and you're as stupid as me, I sprayed the car with soap and waited for the rain. I was like, come on. I'm going to use the rain today. I'm not going to be mad about it. I'm going to use it. Didn't happen. It's great, ain't it? When you want it, it won't happen. When you don't want it, oh, it will happen. Well, there's something missing in front of this bulb that shines in my face. Oh, there's some little... No, that's the same bulb. That's these right here. I don't know, guys. This doesn't fit the Honda, these lights, so waste of time. Oh, so anyway. That doesn't look right. I was trying to see if something, a sticker or something went in front of this, and I don't see one, so I don't know what goes there. I'll have to figure that out. Not that big of a deal. I'll figure it out. Alright, well, took the gauge cluster apart for no fucking reason, and now I get to go cuss somebody out on eBay's been pissing me off lately, guys. I do order a lot of parts from eBay, and I usually do pretty well, but lately I haven't been doing so well. People have been sending me the wrong shit. It doesn't fit the cars. It's frustrating. LED kits that go out overnight, you know, that's frustrating. It's like, really? Or your LED... I told the guy, I said, you know, your LED's really that crappy that they gotta go out overnight? I mean, the red kit that was on the Eclipse, it went out a long time ago. Yeah, same seller, same LED kit. Well, they're cheap though, guys. I can't afford much. So as soon as you ask me, well, what are you getting a cheap kit for? Well, because I can't afford much more than a cheap kit. I really wanted the cheap kit to work. Anyway, the green one, he sent me another green LED light, so I hooked it up under the car, and they seem to be working quite well. Pretty happy with the green on the Honda. The Eclipse, not so much. They're not working. This is fun to get back in here. Tell you what. You gotta go that way, and then I got 4 bolts. You gotta take the steering wheel pieces apart here to get that off. Anyway, I'm burning up, and I'm gonna start up the car before I die of a heat stroke. Turn on the air conditioning, so. Anyway, boring video. Sorry, guys. I was all excited about my LEDs. You know how I get with car parts, and then to find out that they don't fit shit. So, yeah, I'm gonna go write the seller and tell him he's retarded. Should have took a picture of the back of that, huh? Don't tell me that. Yep, because I know I gotta take it back out. Alright, guys. After this, I'm gonna get out. I am painting the truck over here. I can't till I get some plastic wrap brought to me to cover my walls, and I am going to paint the truck in my garage. And then I'm going to work on the little side pieces. One of the side vents that I tried to put on the Honda is cracked. So I'm going to fix that today. The Eclipse needs a headlight switched. Then I'm going to start looking at the suspension on the front of the Eclipse and all the way around the Honda and start thinking about doing the springs and the struts. So springs on the Honda, struts on the Civic. Or springs on the Honda, struts on the Eclipse. I'm tired. And I've started drinking. It's Friday night, guys. I gotta drink. I've had a lot going on lately. Cheers. Have a good weekend.